Hey Pete.
Hey Ralph, we're back.
We're back again in the shed. So you've talked quite a lot about taking data and then turning that into intelligence.
Yeah.
Can you dive into that a little bit more?
Yeah.
What's the philosophy and how do you do that?
Yeah. We got a pretty unique information hierarchy. So in order to create these incredible strategies, conversations around these target organizations, we're going out, we're looking at political, economic, social dynamics, we're looking at the companies themselves, we're looking at their strategies, their objectives, their goals, we're looking at their technologies, we're looking at their partners, their competitors. There's all this wonderful, rich mix of data that we're procuring and harvesting through our platform and our technology. At the same time, we're doing the same thing with our customers' businesses and portfolios, looking at their operating environments, technologies and stuff, and we're putting it in this insanely big data lake. And on our team, we've got some of the world's greatest data scientists. And so what are they doing with that data? That's just data, structured, unstructured stuff, paid, free, public domain, all different sources of data in our lake.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is we're managing that data, we're organizing it, we're structuring it, and that's kind of the first layer of data science. And then we've got data scientists that are giving that data meaning. They're looking at the data, they're looking at the trends, they're looking at the shifts, they're looking at the ways in which that data lights up and gives us information. We're then taking data into information, i.e. it's signposting us up, it's telling us stuff, and we're giving that meaning through intelligence. And we feel like we're creating a new category around intelligence sciences. So data scientists have been around for a long time. That's about giving data meaning, and we've got guys in the business doing that. And soon our services will be beyond just the strategic conversation. There'll be stuff that people can dial into and log into and consume on a subscription basis. So that's hugely exciting around what we mean taking data to intelligence. So we become an intelligence information service. So this intelligence services is really about people being able to, almost like the Minority Report, come into our environment and be able to say what's going on within a vertical. What are CIOs, CEOs, CFOs, the C-suite thinking? What are IT leaders thinking? How does that map to hypercloud infrastructure? Or to security in terms of technology sector, and then deriving a series of conversations. That's really what we mean by taking data to intelligence. It's giving organizations the ability to make incredible decisions about who they engage with, when they engage with them, about what, on a systemic basis. That's the shift.
And it's fascinating because when we talked in a previous video podcast, we talked about the fact that with an ABM program, you're talking about personas, you're talking about information, and that's kind of where the layer stops, isn't it?
Sure.
It's that information. Data goes up to information, and what Intelligence Partners is doing is adding that bit on top, which is the real intelligence to provide what is it that is being provided to the account team and the marketing. What do they get when?
So we're serving a number of people with the executive conversations. We're selling it. We're serving the account teams, and the account teams are then able to engage and pick up, very highly contextual things to say to target executives. So at one level, that's what the intelligence is giving the sales teams. At the other side, we're giving the marketing teams the fuel to be able to create campaigns that now have real meaning. So they can not talk theoretically about a market. We see massive digital disruption in insurance or in automotive. Great. And they have these characteristics. That's where a lot of companies stop. We'll take that through our intelligence process and we'll once again contextualize that to what that means to, say, BMW in context to what our customers are offering.
Right.
And so we're enriching the marketing process that when they broadcast out their campaigns now using our service, they're talking truly in the language of not just the vertical, but truly in the language of a specific organization. So they can truly do one-to-one now at scale using our intelligence that we've kind of orchestrated and manufactured and created within our service.
That's amazing. So intelligence sciences that make the salesperson, the marketing person, the overall organization they work for seem and be really intelligent in front of their customers.
Yeah, I mean, it's have we spoken about in the past, the customers appreciate the context. The customers appreciate the leap between trying to fathom what they're trying to achieve and what they've got to sell, because often that technology is a solution to a problem that the client's got.
Yeah.
They've bridged that gap. And intelligent sciences is taking the data, the meaning, and giving it context.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's the bit that is special within our company. And we constantly talk about context is king. It's no longer content is king. That's the ABM in our view.
Yeah.
That's generation 1, generation 2, 3 ABM type world. Context is king, and the more context that you can provide, the greater success you're going to have of inspiring a client to go in your direction versus issuing. And you remember, we spoke about old world selling, new world buying. In a new world selling environment like this, the client's not thinking about an RFP. They haven't got time, and we're going in with a fairly direct and focused solution, and invariably they say like it or no, we've done that here, but that's great, let's go in another direction. And what comes back is proposals, collapsing that funnel as we've spoken about in the past.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Great.
Thanks, Pete.
All right, Ralph.
Really good.
See you later.
Cheers.
Cheers.